It's Saturday, April 3rd. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Books Deals and Deals. Over at Eastside Comics today, they have the Robin #1. This is the JEEHYUNG Lee reported on yesterday. $20 for the trade, $55 for the set. This is the first female Robin, very good looking cover, JEEHYUNG Lee, obviously. Golden Apple today, they have the Miles Morales #25, $20 for the trade, $45 for the Virgin variant. This is another KAEL new wrestling variant, but it's a they have that clone in there, that giant clone, and it's pretty cool looking. So check that out. Again, $20 for the trade, $45 for the set. They also House on a Lake #1, $3.99. This has come from James Tinian. It's going to be a horror. Looks very cool. Still got some time before this comes out, but I would recommend pre-ordering that. Frankie's Comics has Vampirella #19. This is a Rose Best, $20 for the trade, $40 for the Virgin variant. Very good looking. Amorphous Inc. has Invincible Red Sonja #1. This is the Inaki Miranda at $24.95. Very, very good looking cover. And with Vampirella and Red Sonja, I'm not a fan. So if I mention them, they've got to be spectacular covers. Outer Limits Borough today. They have a Ice Cream Man #24. This is a Chin, I think it is, CHINH Potter, $44.99. I already bought the set. There's also Batman 108. This is a Carla Cohen. So Carla Cohen's Batman 108 is really sold out at Comics Elite. They had it some other places. Now everybody seems to have it. At Outer Limits Borough, you can get the trade for $14.99, the red background minimal trade for $24.99, and the black background Virgin variant for $44.99. So check that out. Sanctum Centaurium has Batman 108, the FLATLINE. I think Stadium is the only place that has this today. They have the FLATLINE at $14.99. They have Geiger #1. I'm sorry, not Stadium Comics. At Sanctum Centaurium Comics today. They have the Batman 108, the FLATLINE, $14.99, the Miracle Molly. They have Geiger #1, the second print, at $54.95. That's the 1 in 25. It's a black and white. And they have Geiger #1, the second print, at $3.99. Geiger, people have been all on me like, Geiger's going to be big. Geiger's going to be big. You see, one has already gone into a second print, so you're probably going to want to pick up one, the first print as well. You Promised Me Darkness is a series that's coming up. This is Damon Connolly variant they have over there at $14.99. A lot of yellow in this. A lot of different covers coming out from this one. I have no idea what this series is really about. Unknown Comics. They have Women of Marvel #1. They're the only place that has this. It's Stephanie Hahn's Women of Marvel #1. It's a rogue cover. It was in my thumbnail yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. $10 for the trade, $30 for the Virgin. Big Time Today has the crossover #5. This is the KAEL New Zoo or Zoo Singapore variant at $29.99. Crossover is picking back up. Crossover kind of started with a big hurrah and then really fell off fast. And now we're building back up again. It looks like we really want to get into it 5, 6, and 7. Something's Killing the Children #1. This is Big Time Collectibles. They got a deal. For $69.99, I did this. You're going to get Something's Killing the Children #1, the 8th print in a 9.8. It's a Berserker homage cover, and even it says SKTC instead of Something's Killing the Children, just like Berserker has no vowels. Plus, you're going to get Berserker #2, the A and the B cover, again, all for $69.99. That's Something Killing Children #1, the 8th print, is a 9.8. So you're getting a 9.8 and 2 raw books, $69.99. I did it immediately. I couldn't even wait to see if I could find it somewhere else cheaper. Hanahan Comics has Helm Grey Castle #1 of 4. This looks cool. This is #1. It's the Handelin and Valenza cover, $3.49. Just looks like a really cool series. If you're into like Magic and Warhammer and all that stuff, it has that feel to it. So check it out. Black Cape Comics has, that's at Hanahan Comics today. That'll be linked below. You're going to hear more of Helm Grey Castle. They have them at Things from Another World. They're being advertised everywhere now. Again, it's only a four-part limited series, and it does look really cool. Black Cape Comics has their exclusive on You Promised Me Darkness #1. Check that out. Forgot to write down the price, but I'm thinking about $19.95. Izzy's Comics has this new series that's coming out that looks crazy. It's Yuki vs. Panda #1, and it's this panda who's like a samurai panda. So it looks like we've got some like ancient Japanese story going on with samurais, but they're animals. I like it. It looks really cool. It's called Yuki vs. Panda #1. The Izzy's exclusive is a Lord of the Rings movie poster for $10. Out of the Vault has Noctera #3. This is their variant. It is $20 for the trade. I think it was $40 for the Virgin variant on that one. Very cool looking. Hive Comics has Ice Cream Man #24. This is a 500 print copy, 500 run print. There's a black and white and a color in the set for $39.99. Anti-Hero Gallery has The Last Ronin Ben Bishop at $99.99. Gorgeous cover. This is basically just, I guess it's Michelangelo. Michelangelo's face right up close. That Last Ronin face right up close, but really good work. Ben Bishop is amazing. Again, $99.99 at Anti-Hero Gallery. All these will be linked below. Mutant Beaver has an Ice Cream Man 24. This is a Antinez, I think it is. And Antinez is probably what it is. Antinez exclusive variant, only at Mutant Beaver. Looked only at Mutant Beaver. $55.65 for the set. I picked that one up as well. Over at Stadium Comics, they're doing a deal where they have Department of Truth 1 through 4. You can get the A covers for $59.99 and the B covers for $49.99. I actually find the B covers more desirable than the A covers, so it's interesting that they're charging less for the Bs. They also have Maniac of New York #1, not the second print, #1, the actual #1 for $3.99 at Stadium Comics. Bag and Board today. They have Something's Killing the Children #11, the 1 in 50 for $50. So if you can get a ratio comic, especially for Something's Killing the Children, at $1 per ratio or under. So if it's a 1 in 50 for $50 and less, you're doing well. So they've got it. Something's Killing the Children #11, the 1 in 50 at $50 over at Bag and Board today. Ratha Comics. Ratha Comics is one of our sponsors. We use CBSD10 over at Ratha Comics to get 10% off our order every day. Today they have Last Ronin #2. This is the WonderCon exclusive variant. WonderCon is something that happened online last week that no one was aware of. This is a great cover. It's an Eastman, it's a classic Eastman cover with the yellow Last Ronin logo. Very good looking, $39.95. They have Department of Truth #1, the Rockwood variant. This has not been around since Department of Truth first came out. It was a limited variant offered only through one store. They've got it at Ratha Comics today. Again, I forgot to write down the price, but I'm going to say about $29. Actually, I'm not even sure. Check that one out. I didn't want to guess. But basically, this is the cover with the astronaut. It's the NASA, the old style NASA outfit with President Kennedy's face in it and a flag behind. Very good looking. You also have Something's Killing the Children #11, the second print at $16.95. I have a copy of it here. It'll be available tonight. But it's that orange cover with the he's got the mask on. He's got the two knives. I think it's another one of the creature slayers. I can't read. I have such a terrible memory when it comes to Something's Killing the Children. But they have #11, the second print. I'm grabbing everything I can on Something's Killing the Children. There's going to be a Netflix series. When it happens, those books are going to explode, and they've already done it. So they're going to get to astronomical amounts right now after the series comes out on Netflix. It's going to go nuts. So I'm picking up what I can. Something's Killing the Children #11, second print at $16.95 is a good price. Finally, they have finally they have the Something's Killing the Children #14, the Ejikura variant, very good looking at $54.95. Finally, over at Marvelous Comics. Marvelous Comics is one of our sponsors. We use steals and deals over at Marvelous Comics to get 15% off our order every day. In their new releases section, They have the Radiant Black #1 second print that is pretty much sold out everywhere I've seen it, $3.99. They have Ha Ha #3, the A and the B cover, getting more and more difficult to find, $3.99. They have Red Sonja #25, the Linzer cover. And you guys already, the Dawn, it was Dawn. So Eric Linzer did the series back in the 80s called Crypt of Dawn or Dawn, and it was this character. It was this redheaded character who was like she was like a straight up killer vampire type lady, and she had this little tear that came down her eye, and it was pinup art basically. Like Linzer kind of was like a pinup art kind of guy, and people who know of this stuff love it, love it. I used to have a ton of it, and it all just moved. This cover of Red Sonja 25 is a classic Linzer cover. It's a classic Linzer pinup cover. It almost reminds, he did a thing for Dawn where Dawn is holding where she's holding a can of Coke, and it looks a lot, it just reminds me of that. Maybe that's just one of the ones that stands out in my head because it's such a great cover, but it reminds me of that one. It's Dawn. He made Red Sonja Dawn, and it's beautiful. It's $25. You got to check it out. So that's what we have today. There's so many variants going on right now. I literally picked up maybe 4 or 5 different things that were Something's Killing the Children, Department of Truth, or Ice Cream Man related. There's a website that I didn't mention today called Oasis, OASAS Comics. Go out over, if you want to drive yourself nuts, go over there and look at their variants. Because what happens is their variants come up and they immediately sell out. So people are like on to Oasis Comics. And they're just on it. They just know when they have an inside track on it. I'll try to get the inside track on it because you're going to see these variants over at that website you've never seen before. Plus one that just came out. There are 2 Department of Truth variants that like come up and sell out immediately. Like they must have a Facebook group or something. I'm going to try to figure it out, but it'll bug you. If you want to really be bothered, go and check out what they had available over there, and then look on eBay and see it selling for probably 3 or 4 times the price that they had it selling for, because they're getting the most unique, beautiful covers there are. It's incredible. So pretty much that's all I have for you right now. We are going to be doing the auction, the comic book auction tonight. Last night we were going to do the cards, and we were going to do the toys, and we were going to do all that stuff. And things here, there was so much stuff going on at the house that I needed to take care of that there was no way I could do it. I just couldn't swing it. So tonight we're doing the auction, and then guys, Sunday's Easter. I think we all forgot that Sunday was Easter. So we'll play it by ear. I'll definitely do a Steals and Deals report for Easter, but we'll play it by ear to see if you guys, I would imagine you guys are still going to want to do stuff on Sunday night, but it is Easter, and I don't think we remembered that. So we'll check on Easter, but tonight we're definitely doing the auction. Considering it's Easter tomorrow, let's probably get started a little early. And a little early means probably 9 o'clock on the dot. I'm sorry. But this is coming out late, and yeah. So I will see you in a little bit. We got the guys. The auction. We've been looking at this stuff for a week now. This is a lot of fun stuff in here. So I can't wait. It's gonna be a blast. Come and join us tonight. Join our little community as we sell some comics, give away some comics, do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later.